Hey everyone, this is Isaac Kotek, aka Subaqueous, and in this video I'm going to go over some tuning in 432. Now I put together a lot of resources, a free PDF over at my site, subaqueousmusic.com. I'll have a link in the description for that where I go through everything you need to know around 432 tuning, in live, VSTs, and so on. But I've been getting some questions around using Serum in particular, as well as Massive and tuning those. So I want to make a quick video on how you can tune both of those VSTs as well as any VST, including Silent or you name it, Reactor, whatever you want. So first I want a blank slate. So I just have this one MIDI track and I want to drag in Serum. Now I've got the Serum. If I play this, really annoying sound, so right off the bat I'm just going to put this into a sine wave, a little bit smoother sounding. Now in Ableton Live 9.2 they updated with a super helpful device for this, which is the tuner. Before I was using other VSTs and stuff, but you don't need to use that because we have the tuner now in Live. So if I hit the A, well actually I'm going to hit the C note, we can see right now the reference is 440 Hertz, what it is natively by default, and we're right in tune. But I can actually click this and change it to any tuning. And this just changes the reference, the bass tone. So this would be A equals 432. Now, you can see that I am quite sharp. Well, I need to bring it down from 440 to 432. And with this visual aid, all I have to do is come up to here, and on this particular synth, on the Serum, up here we've got the fine control. I just click that and I scroll down to -32, exactly where I need it. So I'm going to go down and up and you'll see it moving. But at -32, oh, there we go. It's right in the green, which is what we want. It's in tune. Now, something to keep in mind is if you have multiple oscillators, if I put on this oscillator B, we actually have a detuned sound because this is detuned by 32. You also notice a lot of synths detune things on purpose because it gives it a unique feel. So keep that in mind. If you're detuning everything to 432, you might want to then detune it from there slightly if you want that rounder detuned sound. But if you want more pristine, kind of better geometry when you're looking at the sine waves and things like that, then you can click this and bring this also down to -432, and it'll be right in tuning. So that was the hard way to teach you how to do it on any VST, and if you ever want to get in here and tweak them on purpose, specifically the detuning. But there's actually a really awesome thing in Serum with an update, which is in global, you actually have the A equals 440. So you can pick 430, you can actually bring down to 432, and now any preset you bring in, if I come over here and I bring in, like let's do a lead sound, I'm going to just bring that to 432. Since we're seeing what 432 here looks like, it keeps all those detuning and everything that might be in the synthesizer itself in that preset all done, and you just change that one global amount. Now, granted, if you come in here and you're changing presets, your A equals 440 needs to be changed to 432. And you can also go into your tuning files here, and this would go open up Scala, which brings up a whole new world of microtonal. And that's a whole other subject I'll bring up at another time. Check out the site. But for now, go to global tuning. That can be a quick fix, something to change the preset. All right, so now let's look at Massive. Now I've got this same one. I'm going to turn off all these extra oscillators just so we don't have to deal with them right now. And I'm going to also change this. Great, so you'll see this is still sharp from what I want. And what I need to do is go to the pitch in this case, which is right here, and do the same thing, bring it to -32. There we go. Great. Now, same thing whenever I turn on these oscillators. they're going to be out of tune until I do that. So I just got to click this and bring it down to -32. There you go. That's how you can tune any VST. Just drag it in here using the tuner effect. It's an audio effect in Ableton Live 9.2 and on. And then you just go in there and tweak those sounds by -32. You're just going to have to find wherever that pitch. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's like this one where you can both do octaves on the front. Or sorry, semitones is this first one. So if I go up 12 semitones, I've gone up an octave. All right, so there you are. Have fun with that. Start tuning your stuff to 432. It's actually easier than you might think. With a little forethought and a little prep work, you can go ahead and do that with all the sounds, all the presets that you already have, and it's super fun to play with and start making some sounds within that tuning scheme. And check out my site, subaqueousmusic.com, where I have tons of articles, including a few on binaural beats and sound healing, using Ableton Live as your tool to create them, as well as 432 tuning, everything you need to go over that, and even making microtonal music in Ableton Live, which is a whole other final frontier, which is super fun. So check it out, subaqueousmusic.com.